Hello and welcome. I've just received the Seiko SBBN045, which is the new Seiko Tuna with sapphire crystal, and I was very excited to get this watch because it's a beautiful watch. It's quartz with day date. It's got fantastic lume. Because of the short lug-to-lug distance, it wears small and yeah, what else? And yeah, it's quartz, and it's an expensive watch. It's around 1,000 euros, and I sold 4 watches from my collection in order to get this. So I was really excited about this watch, and it's beautiful. But there are some problems, hopefully only with this particular piece. So I might have to return it. But before I talk about those real problems, there is something I just don't like about it, which is the bezel action. The bezel is just way too easy to turn. It's not a very big surprise because I have watched videos on YouTube about this watch, and everybody says the bezel is way too easy to turn. Somebody outright dislikes it. For other people it's not a problem. I don't like it. So the bezel action is like there is almost no resistance. The good thing is that the bezel is protected by a shroud, and also it's quite hard to turn it with one finger. It's possible, but it's not very easy. So yeah, but the bezel action is bad. I don't like it. There's like practically no resistance. It's just way too easy to turn. You know, I thought that my SKX had a too light bezel action, but even my SKX has a better bezel action than this one here. It's crazy. You know, a good bezel action should be something like this. This is the Solar Tuna. Okay, maybe it's too hard to turn, but at least there is resistance. At least it's solid. This one feels like a toy. I don't like it. But if this was the only problem, I wouldn't consider returning it. But check this out. You see the crown? Maybe it even touches the shroud. It almost touches, or it even touches the shroud. I cannot decide. It's just right next to the shroud. It's not centered. Come on, Seiko. This watch costs around 1,000 euros. Are you crazy, Seiko? You've got to be crazy. You cannot center a crown on a 1,000 euro watch. This is as far as I know, your most expensive quartz watch. What the hell is wrong with you, Seiko? It looks bad, and I really fear that it touches the shroud. When I screw it in, I don't feel it, but you don't have to feel it. Maybe it can touch it anyways, and then it's bad. But the real problem is there is a rattling noise inside. So when I shake it, it's very hard to to catch it when you're watching a video, but in person the rattling is very audible, and it comes from inside the watch. It's not the bracelet, no, the strap. It's not the strap. This rattling sound comes from inside the watch, and it's a 1,000 euro quartz watch which rattles inside. Come on, ridiculous. This one, the Solar Tuna, it costs 300 euros and no rattling. Absolutely no rattling. And yeah, it's an aftermarket shroud, but even with the original shroud, the crown is perfectly centered. So I feel no excuse for a Seiko. The price difference between these two is significant, and this one is made better. Crown is centered, no rattling inside, and the bezel action it's not easy to turn, and that's what I prefer. But on this one, there's like practically no resistance. The only reason that it's not such a big problem is because it's got the shroud. Otherwise, it would be outright unacceptable. And otherwise, this watch is beautiful. And because of the lug-to-lug distance is even shorter than that of the Solar Tuna, it wears so small. And the strap is very nice. It's very, very nice. But obviously, I haven't peeled off any stickers. I haven't removed any paperwork, any stickers, because this rattling sound is very concerning. So I might have to return it. And you know, I'm really disappointed, because I have been looking forward to receiving and owning this watch and wearing this watch. I was really excited, but now I'm really disappointed. By the way, the loom is fantastic, the best ever. But what does it help if it rattles inside and the crown is like touching the shroud on a €1,000 watch? Come on. There's no excuse. I'm outraged. You know, we have known, everybody or most have known, that Seiko has quality control problems, and I can accept those on the SKX. I can accept those on like these other watches for around €300, even for the Seiko Turtle or the King Turtle. I could accept some QC problems, which cost, you know, the Seiko King Turtles cost €500, around 500, but on this one, the Seiko Tuna, and it costs around €1,000, and they have such quality control issues. And this is the Japan version, the SBBN, so it's not the international version. Come on. No, absolutely no excuse. Unacceptable. Seiko, I am really disappointed with you, and I'm really never gonna get any other Seikos, because it's just ridiculous. Just look at the Citizen NY0040. It's a with the strap version, it's a €200 watch, and it's got perfect alignment. The crown is perfectly centered. No rattling. Of course, it's automatic, so it's got the rotor rattling, but yeah, but this one has no rotor because it's quartz. So come on, Seiko. It's ridiculous. It's disappointing, ridiculous. The reason I really wanted this watch, because I'm fed up with automatics. I want quartz, and I want day and date, because I just like day and date complication together, and you cannot really get it on a quartz watch, except for the Tuna, because even the Solar Tuna only has date, no day. And yeah, most automatics have day and date, but most quartz only have date, and I want day and date because I just like it. And it's quartz. I don't care that it's not solar. It doesn't have to be solar. It's quartz. 5 years, better life, fantastic loom. Looks great, beautiful. Wears, it doesn't wear big, it wears small, although it's a big watch. And they ruin it with rattling inside, like this ridiculous off-centered crown. Bezel action is like a toy. Come on, Seiko. Okay, what do you think? What do you think, guys? What do you think about it? Would you accept this watch? Would you accept these issues? Or yeah, what do you think? Please share in the comments. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.